Alright, Coroneos 100 integral challenge number 12. Here comes the question. We have 4 linear factors, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, x minus 1 x times by x plus 1 over x minus 3 times by x minus 2. How do we integrate these? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to expand. Okay, we need to expand both the top and the bottom. Let's try to do that first. After expanding, we're getting this fraction here. Now what you need to do is use a long division or algebra manipulation to change that fraction into 2 fractions, right? Into 2 more fractions. So we can use one of the fraction and we can change that fraction using partial fraction to change it into 2 more fractions before we can integrate. Because as you can see, the power of the of the x here, they're both the same power here. Or you can use the long division to change that. Alright, I would like to use the algebra manipulation to do the calculation. Alright, so what we need is the denominator is x squared minus 5x plus 6. And I need x squared minus 5x plus 6 on the numerator as well. But then as you can see, I have changed the question. Previously it's minus 1, but now I have minus 5x plus 6. How do we change this one back? Very simple. We'll plus 5x here. So we can, cancel that negative 5x. Now I need the minus 1 here. So all I need to do is minus 7. Because once you take 6 from 7, you get a minus 1. Okay. Now by doing that, I can separate that into 2 fractions. And this is how you can do it. That gives you integrate. I'm going to group this one as a 1 factor here. Now it becomes x squared minus 5x plus 6 over x squared minus 5x plus 6 plus 5x minus 7 over x squared minus 5x plus 6. So now as you can see here, we've got 2 fractions, but the first fraction is just equals to 1 because they're equal to each other. That's just equal to 1, and this part I can use partial fraction to further separate that into 2 more fractions. Okay, so let's factorize the denominator, and which is just the original denominator previously. That becomes x minus 2, x minus 3. Once you finish this part here, I just need to do a partial fraction to work out, 2 more fractions from here. So let's just do it here. 5x minus 7 over x minus 2, x minus 3. And we're going to let this one equals 2. A over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 3. Alright, so we do the same thing and we want to work out the numerator, and that gives you this expression, and it's equal to 5x minus 7. So once we've finished that, all we have to do now is to do some substitution. We want to work out a and b. So let x equals to 3. When you do a substitution, that gives you b equals to 15 minus 7, which is 8. And then we let x equals to 2. So if you substitute 2 inside here, that gives you minus a is equal to, remember when you substitute 2 there, that disappeared. 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. 2 times by 5 is 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. So a is equal to minus 3. Okay, so these are the 2 values I need. Now I can further substitute this one back into our question, and we can finally integrate. Okay, so that gives us 1 plus a is equal to minus 3. And b is equal to 8. Alright, so after we change that everything into this format here, now we can easily integrate each one of the terms here. When you integrate 1 is equal to x, when you integrate this one is equal to ln absolute value x minus 2. The reason for that is the derivative of the denominator is equal to 1, and then you can move the numerator to the front as a coefficient. So that becomes minus 3, and here's the formula. Same with the next one, 8 absolute value ln absolute value x minus 3 plus c at the end. That's how you solve this question here. All right, thank you everyone. Thank you.